angels live in my town.
So listen the f*** up.
It's crazy.
This sounds like you actually have something to say.
Oh, good for you.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You guys are doing terrific.
This is great iced tea.
I think every American should be watching this.
All right, what's good, everybody? This is Angels in My Town, Niagara's #1 podcast. Coming live, recording live.
Are we live?
We're live right now, Mike.
Fuck.
Mike, just in time for the show.
Just got here.
Rolling
Thanks for joining
in.
us, Mike.
It's nice when you got
Thanks
people
for joining us.
When you got people working for you and you just roll in because you're the talent.
That's how it goes. How's everyone doing today? We got Carl. We got Carl Hines. Mr. Hines in studio.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Hey.
Carl, how's it going? You do well today?
Everything is good. Good,
My
good,
man,
good.
my man, I love it. Love to hear it. Also in studio, I didn't get a chance to read the bio, Mike.
Oh my god. Well, I guess you'll be asking a lot of questions.
We got it's
Silent
Silent
Slam.
Slam. My man, Silent Slam. We just met about a minute ago. Yes. Came on the show because we had a guest booked, kind of backed out last minute. Well, rescheduled.
He was on our list to invite, so it worked out.
It worked out. Silent Slam's now in studio.
Yep.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show, man. You
Get
know
on
what?
mic
Just do
there,
us a
my
favor, though. Stay on mic a bit.
If you need to adjust it, just unscrew it and pull it out if you want. The bottom part.
Yeah,
Pretty good, I think, right there.
you can right there. Yeah,
that's better.
I'll get his mic up a bit. Number
Yeah,
3.
turn him up. Turn him up in the headphones.
You gotta get up in the.
There's
gotta
no
get up in the
snares
mix.
in my headphones.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. You're a local beacher, right, Slam?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, since Mike, you did read the bio, we can kind of maybe. Why don't you just summarize?
Well, he's into, from what I understand, he's a local skateboarder, amateur skateboarder. Would you consider yourself?
Amateur skateboarder, snowboarder.
Snowboarder. See, I didn't know that part.
Snowboarder. Okay.
MX as well.
Does some interesting things. So he's got fingerboards
Yep.
and Japanese. Forgive me if I get this wrong. Cup and ball tricks.
Yeah, it's Kendama is the word that they've been going for now. But it
Kendama.
goes back to ball and cup.
Ball and cup.
Ball and cup in
This
English.
is like an old game. It looks
Yeah, it's been going around for years.
very traditional. How'd you get into it? You don't look
I
Japanese.
actually was introduced through Reed Stark. He's a professional BMX rider, and he's on Sweets Mob, and he's got his own Kendama, and I found that, and then it kind of helped get a little bit more in tune with, like, when you're trying to trick at the park and you're kind of busting your ass a bit and then having problems, you can just take a step back and kind of regroup yourself and rejuvenate, and it's really good, yeah.
It's like meditative.
Yeah, it really, like,
Centers you.
and it helps you center you and, like, really focus on hand-eye coordination and kind of focus in, like, working with seconds.
Interesting. It's like a better alternative to like video games or something. Wait, he's gonna demonstrate.
demonstrating already.
Carl, you got that camera?
Wow.
Of course.
Carl, you hitting that camera? Are we getting enough of this?
It's just on me.
Okay, that's just.
Oh, I see. Okay. See, I thought it was the other way around.
Well, you can do it. Yeah, you can. It's all. So there's
Get right into
the
it.
grip for the Tama grip, and then there's the Ken grip here, where you can just.
For the people not watching, he's taking a ball.
He's taking a ball and
Flipping it.
yeah, whoa. There's like a hole in the ball that he can like latch onto like a peg that's in
Yeah, and then
that's on a handle, and then on the handle, on the both sides of the handle, are these two cups that can catch the ball because of its spherical shape.
Almost like a cylinder, like a
Yeah.
sewing cylinder almost. Kind
It almost looks like a hammer,
Yeah,
but with like a spike out of the top of it.
and then this is
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much exactly is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool.
And you go to competitions to do that?
I started out doing the competitions online through Zoom calls. When COVID hit, they actually stopped doing like in-person competitions, but to continue it,
Fucking COVID.
They
Now-
brought it on Zoom
No
call. It
vax
actually
talk.
introduced me to like being able to compete and all the other people that are around the world.
I think Crazy Carl is right.
Trying to make it out to like Minneapolis or in this wherever they have the competitions in the States, it makes it a bit easier for everyone to be able to compete and get their name out there.
Get out there, eh? Well, that's interesting. Can you, Carl, when he's holding it, can you see it? Because I know that camera's a little tight.
Yeah.
Can you see it right there?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can see that thing? Okay.
Take a look at it. It's fucking interesting.
It is kind of cool.
Really cool. And
So how do you measure who's better at that than other people?
they have a thing. It's called Kentegrity, and you can go on and there's a judge, and he will there's a certain trick list that you can go through, and I think you have about 3 misses, and then you have to start over again. But it'll they track advanced, intermediate, and beginner, so they have all the different levels of tricks, and then so the more tricks you learn, you can kind of advance up to about
What are you at this point now?
Yeah, what's your level?
Mine I'd say I'm about intermediate.
That's a pretty good level of integrity.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, you don't want your integrity questioned.
Yeah. No, sure.
So, can you show us now that we're into that, we're just
we want to roll.
wait, let's get into the rundown. Jeez, Louise
All
here.
right, we got
You're not a
Silent
frog. I'm not a
Slam.
bunny. Let's not jump ahead.
We
here.
got Silent Sam in studio. Let's roll.
Okay, Silent Slam's in studio. Silent Slam. You keeps calling him Silent Sam.
Sam.
It's like he's a serial killer. That when you said Silent Sam, I'm like, who the fuck is coming in?
Did you imagine I got
Funny
him?
how I got the nickname though, because my name is Sam.
Your name is Sam, yeah.
I take so many slams at the skate park and whatever that my homies just started.
Oh, you
calling me
slam. I see.
I thought it was from Slam and Pussy.
I like it.
Good.
You know, yeah, maybe just call yourself Slam. Silent Slam
Yeah, it throws you off.
throws you a bit.
Where's the silent come from?
Before it was my one buddy gave me the nickname Silent Slam after the vodka because he had a
Okay,
shot
that's what
glass.
I would
So
assume it to. Yeah.
when I went over there, he's like, "Oh, I got this shot glass for you," and then just started calling me Silent Slam or Silent Sam from then. And then
Oh,
Slam
Silent
came on
Slam. I get it. Oh, boy.
You get it.
I get it. So we got Silent Slam on the show.
I don't get it.
All right,
I don't get it.
enough. All right. So last week we had Cindy and Rick from Storage Wars Canada on the show.
That was
They
good.
They were fucking interesting as hell.
That fucking bracket was killer.
Yeah, they told us who the biggest asshole on the Storage Wars show was, which was great.
It's all.
Yeah, the biggest asshole that's on the show. So check that out if you haven't seen it. It's up on YouTube. And what else is it on, Mike?
Apple Podcast app.
Apple Podcast, yeah.
And Podbean.
Podbean, yeah, that's true.
Yep.
It's all out there. It's out there. Just fucking
Or check us out on Instagram.
Google it if you need to. And then we had the woman claims. Today we have on today's show.
Yeah, top.
This is on today's show. We had a woman claim she had a passport.
Buddy, can
There's
you
a rise.
read?
Fucking shit.
And it's written clearly this time, Carl.
I don't
Printed.
normally can't read it word for word
Literally.
because Mike is not worded. But now he's worded it word for word. Now I feel off.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I feel off. All right. So this woman claims there's a rise of passport bros because of feminism. And because femininity is a luxury in the West, but a standard elsewhere. In the rest of the world, femininity is not a luxury. And this is what the clip tells you. We're going to get
Correct.
into that topic. What do you think of that, Silent Slam?
I don't know. That sounds.
We'll wait for it.
interesting.
Okay. Just hold your thoughts.
Sounds interesting.
Good. Okay, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to Silent Slam on that. And then there's another topic about average penis length. Fuck, man, I am not doing
Okay,
well.
average penis
Average
length.
penis length has grown in the past 30 years, and doctors calling it concerning. That doesn't sound like a concern for me.
Can we give a shout out to the weed that you smoked before the show started?
Well, you know what? We had a lot of downtime before the show, and I just got into I got a little drinks in me and a little bit of weed, and
By the way, two-hearted, shut up.
I'm feeling nice, though.
I feel pretty good.
I feel pretty good. I'm just going to cut all that shit out anyway.
Oh, I like it. Leave it in.
Keep it in.
Then, yeah, so the average penis length growing past 30 years. Doctors call it concerning. I don't know why that sounds like
there's
a concern. It sounds like it's an issue, though. Interview with Mr. Silent Slam is up after that.
Hopefully he can do some tricks for us.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully get into your skills, Silent Slam, get to know you a little bit. And, reassure our guest, Silent Slam is not a serial killer. Okay, he's not.
That we know of.
That we know of, yes.
In the picture.
We've never had someone on the show turn out to be nefariously evil.
Not yet.
Mike is wearing a type of satanic hat today, though, so I don't know. And this was a last minute guess Mike pulled out.
Unholy.
So it could be, I don't know. Mike does things. I don't know his life. I don't know what he does. He's very busy all the time.
You don't know my
could
life.
He could be in the Illuminati. I don't know.
Illuminati confirmed.
You think so? Is there a confirmed? I don't think they confirm you on, there's no check mark. There's no blue check mark for Illuminati status. Oh, that's satanic symbolism. Mike knows it all too.
I think everybody
Did you
does.
just hold up a 3?
I don't know what
Did
symbol.
you just hold up a 3?
I did.
You fucker. Oh boy.
We're getting canceled.
That's why this is all red lighting in here. It's all imagery. It's all satanic imagery. Angels live in my town. We're trying to. It's a parody of of itself.
It's really not.
Whatever.
Angels.
But yeah, we're not going to get into
Carl would like that.
I wanted to talk about the Super Bowl satanism, but Mike doesn't think we have enough time. Well, there's
It's
a lot
not a
of
time issue. I just don't want to shine any light on that because I don't like it.
Shine bright like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like a diamond. How convenient.
yeah, exactly. Well, there's I'd like to get into it, but whatever. We haven't really prepared for it. Okay, so let's get into what this woman says. This woman claims there's a rise of passport bros. This is her video.
She makes sense.
She's making sense. I hear you.
But there's also another side, and I have a feeling Carl is going to point out the other side of this.
What do you think Carl's
Well,
going to say the other side of this is?
Play it. I have a feeling he's going to say the other side because I know
Carl has no idea.
He could have been a lawyer. Yeah.
I want to get into it, Carl. Carl, are you dating anyone right now?
Currently, no.
No, you're not dating.
Dating like exclusive.
I'm saying you don't have a girlfriend right now.
I do not have a girlfriend.
But have you seen any girls that you like?
I've gone out several times.
You got laid recently, did you not?
Depends on what you mean recently.
You got laid. Well, let's say
within a month.
Within the last month, yeah.
Sure.
Within the last week?
No.
Oh. Last 2 weeks.
Do you want the date?
Yeah, when did you get laid?
And time.
Yeah. So back to camera 4.
When did you get laid?
Recently.
You recently?
The funny thing is, Carl, by the time this airs, the dates will be all misconstrued.
Did you pay? Did you pay for it?
Hell no.
No. Okay, so it was a girl that you met on one of these dating apps.
No, never on a dating app. I'm much better in person, live.
Oh, okay, so you met her at a club. You wheeled her at a club.
Bar, club.
You took her home.
All right.
That's what happened. You met a girl at a bar. You picked her up, and then you took her home.
No, not all in one night.
Not okay. So you got
not
digits.
a one night stand.
Oh, it wasn't a one night thing. It was you had to put a little time.
Of course.
Okay, so you met her at a bar, and then you got her number.
Sure.
Followed up,
and
then you went on a date.
Yep.
What'd you guys do on the date?
Dinner, drinks.
Dinner, drinks.
Did you go back to the same bar?
Did you get the vibe right away that she was like, "Let's go back to my place tonight"?
It was pretty obvious. That connection was there.
There was connection. Okay, so how long did the date last before you're just like, let's go?
Well, we went on a couple of dates.
Oh, it wasn't the first date.
No.
Oh,
He's a gentleman, and she's not.
Second date. So now you're at 2 dates in. Now you sleep with her. Have you had a third date?
Yes.
Third date, sleep again? Sex again, I mean?
No.
No sex again on the third date. This is interesting. Plot thickens.
Privacy is an issue.
Okay, we're not going to talk more. You don't want to get into the whole rest of the situation that's going on?
I didn't know this was in the rundown.
Oh, well, it's not.
I like it, though.
You do? Okay, well, I'm just curious.
You forgot to mention that she was a Satanist.
I just wanted people to understand a little background before we get into this next topic. That's all.
Okay.
I just wanted people to understand your situation.
Fair enough.
I think people want to know. I want to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know what Carl's up to. Carl's got all this access to hot tail. Like working at the casino, Mike, all he says is every Saturday night it's fucking loaded. It's stocked like a trout pond.
And not with girls.
Not with girls?
Not where I'm working.
What? That's not what I hear.
True story. Poker does not lend itself to that many on the feminine side.
You're the king of poker over there, though.
I work in the poker room.
You're the king.
It's not a monarchy.
All right, let's get into this fucking thing. Let's play this fucking clip.
The way these men are leaving their own countries to go to lower income countries to find wives, and they say that it's because the women there are more feminine and they really value femininity in a woman. They say that the women in their own countries, they're not as feminine anymore, they're masculine, and they just don't want that in a partner. But then I look around me, my neighbors, my friends, and a lot of the women here are feminine, they're beautiful, they have a soft feminine aura, they treat their men well, they cook, they clean, they do everything. And then I realized that I'm in a high income neighborhood and their husbands, they're high earners. This just highlights how femininity has become a luxury in the US. Because it has become a luxury that a lot of men cannot afford, they go to places where femininity is the norm and not luxury. And that's okay, good for them. Bottom line is, if you're a feminine woman, you get the best pick of men in any society.
Okay, so that's what she's saying about. Okay, what do you guys think about that?
Well, I think
she's right. I think she got a point.
There is a point there, I think.
Oh, Slam.
Slam, what do you think?
How old are you, by the way?
22.
You're 22 years old.
23 this
Do you have a girlfriend, Slam?
No.
When was the last time you got laid?
A couple months ago.
Okay.
Couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How's it?
Dating app? You might as well keep going with the
Okay,
same
well,
question. Dating
alright.
app?
There we go. Was it on a dating app?
But no, it wasn't.
No, you met her in person. You are also better in person.
Did you show her any tricks?
I tried.
Man, this guy's got a fingerboard. I just can imagine the moves he's got.
Was that part of the play? Is that kind of like your strategy when you pull out the fingerboards? You kind of show the ladies what you can do.
I mean, it's not generally the plan, but if it goes down that path, then it's there, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is it kind of like? Do you have a trick that you're gonna kind of like get the pussies wet?
I don't know if I actually if there's no one that hasn't been confirmed.
No.
No.
I would think that there's some is there
I would say maybe with it by their body language that it's a possibility.
Oh, I see. You okay? Well, I just know that that Tony Hawk has that trick. Was it the 920?
900.
900. Yeah, the 900.
I've never heard this trick.
Well, you should do the 920.
920. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be like you should
Get up a notch
with the fingerboard.
20 more points.
Yeah, 20 more degrees. Like Tony does a 900, I do a 920.
Slam.
20 degrees of slam.
That sounds like a title of a book.
Sounds like a great book.
Sounds like a good porno.
Sounds like your future autobiography title. Yeah, exactly.
20 degrees of slam.
Patent pending, copyrighted.
Oh, shit. You heard that here.
Came out on the show.
Yeah.
But that's my point is I mean, I just thought there may be a go-to move for, in terms of skateboarding, there's that crazy 900 move. Maybe there's a crazy fucking move in the fingerboard world that you can
Yeah, I'd say maybe I think you could probably do a 900 on a fingerboard.
No way.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I don't know if I could do it, but maybe.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
He's gone.
Do you need a surface to do that on? Mike, what happened to the surface that we had planned to prepare
the whole
for?
Table that we had the room for. So. All right, we'll get back to the.
I get back to that, yeah. But anyways, you got laid recently. Some pig in the beach here or what?
Whoa.
I'd say around Niagara Falls.
Oh, Niagara Falls. Okay. Yeah, lots of pigs there.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
I got to cut that part out.
No.
But so was it nice?
Oh yeah, no, it was awesome.
Was it awesome?
Yeah,
Hottie?
it was good.
Really
Yeah,
hot?
She was pretty hot.
Pretty hot, eh?
Yeah, she was.
Shit. Your age?
Maybe a couple years older.
A couple years older.
Nice. I like older women.
Yeah. Well, at his age, you're 22.
Yeah, 20.
That'd be younger for me.
Well, a couple years, 24 is that's prime right there.
I'd say a few because I think she was 28.
28, much more.
That's a little bit.
She's got a little experience on her. Where'd you meet her?
I met her at a bar at Club 7. Well, it was more of a club then, I guess.
That's what usually goes down in Niagara
Club
Falls.
7, huh?
Club 7.
Yeah.
Club 7.
Didn't we have a girl that we met that's going to come on the show that we met was a bartender at Club 7? Wasn't that the plan?
Carl?
Who's that girl?
What are we producing here? Who's the Club 7 girl?
Who's the Club 7 girl?
Who?
Oh, shit.
Remember?
Becky O'Callahan.
Oh yeah.
Becky. She's a
Yeah.
model. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Shooter
Club
girl.
7
no?
represent.
Shooter girl?
Want to touch the hiney?
I'm just saying.
So that's cool, man.
So what is this chick saying in this video? So she's saying that guys.
He's so high. Carl's bringing her back.
Yeah.
What I understand is this is saying, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl.
She's saying, okay, this is crazy, but yeah. So girls today, because of feminism, because like
work and shit like that.
Yeah, go to work, be that.
They're not
traditional
feminine
feminism was telling people to be like actually take on masculine traits, like be just like men. And it's like, oh well, guys don't really like women that are more like men. They like women that are like women generally. And that's what she's saying. Like the feminists or the feminism, the people, the women who are feminine, to be it's a luxury in this country because now it's all set up so you have to go to work.
So
and you need a rich husband to be a feminine woman, to be like a mom and the traditional feminine woman.
Yeah, so you need to find a rich dude. Only a rich dude can get a woman that's going to be a woman, like a traditional woman from like the 50s and 60s, to stay home, take care, always wearing high heels.
Not even just the 50s and 60s. I think even predates the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I'm just giving it.
But I think that's when it turned. You're right. Like when feminism kind of became like that more of a thing where it's like, yeah, you guys should go to work and you guys should, don't stay home and be moms. It's not worthy of your time and you're more than that. And it's like, I think it's a really good use of your time for a lot of women. I think raising a family is one of the best things we got.
People are going abroad to find these women because in lower income countries, women don't have jobs and they're not doing what North American women are doing.
Yeah.
So she's saying there's more guys getting on a passport bros, as she coined it, I guess, heading to other countries to find women that are more feminine and not working and are more into like dressing up and putting their makeup on, kind of, if you're getting down to like the bare
This should have been a topic we brought in with a chicken in the studio or something. A female, a woman.
Back in the day,
cisgendered
we don't
woman.
know what he identifies as.
What do you identify as?
A male.
Okay. I don't care what he identifies as, really.
No, I feel like back then, I feel like now there's more thought of like
cis slam
earnings and like it's as bad as it is. I feel like money is a big part of people, like more life, like, and people think, oh, if I get with someone that doesn't make this much, then I'm not going to be able to have the life that I want.
Right.
And I feel like back in the day,
that Instagram life.
Right? Like, I feel like back in the day in like the 50s and 60s, they didn't really think about that. They just kind of knew that it was there and it was kind of always going to play a part of it. But
well, it wasn't as critical. Like if you had a job back then, you could buy a house, you could buy a car. Like it was, it was, if you were employed, that was kind of the metric. Now it's like, oh, like how much money you make, like.
Employment's just not enough.
It's not even enough. It's
minimum wage used to be.
What do you drive?
Afford a house.
How much do you own? How many houses do you own? If you own a house now, though, you're in pretty good shape.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Financially, if a girl sees that you own a house, it's like, oh, he's got a house. And
so this was the flip on it that I was saying. Carl, I thought might have pointed out, or maybe he's being silent over there. Maybe men aren't providers like they used to be. Cost of living's gone up and we're not providing what we should be. Afford women to stay home instead of them having to go to work, because to afford a lifestyle, let's say in Niagara or Toronto, you need both. On the average person needs both the male and female to work in order to survive.
Well,
not survive, to get the extras in life.
Well, it became a part of when you had two income households. Cost of living tends to go up because people can afford more. So you got two people working, and they're like, okay, we got a bigger household income. We can buy a bigger house, and then prices for homes go up. But so now it's like you almost need two incomes, unless you're guys a high earner, which is, I think, a pretty. I don't know what the percentage is of how many men.
Didn't we do that on the delusional calculator?
Yeah, it's a very small percentage of people who actually make over $150,000 a year. Because you think if it's two people making let's say two people making $90,000,
it's 180.
180K.
Quick math.
Yeah, that's a good. Now that's a kind of a basic household income. Now it's like that's like almost like it's a good income. Like you can do things. You can maybe live a decent life. Maybe save a little bit.
Depending on where you're living.
But really, I mean, anywhere nowadays. But it's like. But so you as a dude, you got to be making at least 200, 300K.
And this chick is saying you
do the
need
same
to
thing.
make that in order to get a woman that's going to be your traditional wearing
to
high
traditional
heels
way to
while you're
stay
cooking
home.
dishes, doing laundry type shit.
Well, that's what they want to label it like that, but it's also just a matter of like you want to be a woman. How many women actually want to go to work? I mean, some women do, but like some women don't. They want to just like take
But
care of
they
a
can't afford.
family.
They don't have that luxury.
They don't have that luxury. They got to go to work now. So, and that's why they're looking for that guy to take them out of the workforce. They want that guy to be like, retire me, motherfucker. I want to stay home. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do nails and I don't know what else
I
they
kind of
do.
feel like society now pushes the woman to work regardless, even if you can afford it. Say the men can get by and he's like, hey, we can afford for you to stay home. I think it's almost ingrained in a lot of women's heads now that they have to work, like they need substance, and that they're trying to almost separate the family a little bit.
But there's so much that you can do from home too. Like even like my sister, she was a customs broker, and she just recently last year got in a car accident, and she's unable to go to work, but she's able to kind of do stuff from home where she can still make a bit of money to feel like, all right, like I feel like I'm achieving something and not just
sitting at home, but sitting at home taking care of kids in a house. It's a lot of fucking work too, man.
It's definitely a lot of work, and that's
it's a full-time
why
job as well. I'm not going to bullshit you.
And that's why daycare is so expensive. That's why we rely so much on the school system. But that's what happens because if you can't stay at home with the kids and take care of them, you got to rely on other people, which costs you money. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely a cost to having children in a family, and it's gone up, and women know that, and I don't think women want. I think women are starting to convince themselves that I don't need to have kids, and I think that's probably
I don't need a man in general.
Yeah, that's been more the cultural movement,
that's the feminist thing. Anyways, yeah.
So, anyways, that's that topic is like what? Yeah, I hear you.
You know. And I thought Carl was going to be more vocal on it.
I was just I think these kinds of things have happened for a long time. Like you look at mail order brides, right? Because you're buying brides from third world countries or Russia or whatever. You look at during the war, the Navy, a lot of people went to like Southeast Asia and came back with Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese wives and stuff. I just think I don't know if it's necessarily feminism or if it's submissiveness and dominate. People that are dominating, women in the West are more dominating in situations. They're
dominatrix.
I don't know if I mean dominatrix.
There was another clip that I don't know. We didn't pull it, but like it was a clip on a podcast where these guys were talking about like these women in other countries respect their men more. Like,
I've seen that one. Yeah.
You know, it's true. Like when you come home, if you're the guy who's making the money and you're working hard and your wife gets to stay at home and do all that, there's a certain expectation of respect that you want to get from that. Like you want to be greeted when you get home from work. You want to be treated with respect. You want to be treated with, hey, yeah, I'm providing. I'm taking care of you and the family. Yeah, the best I can.
You want to feel acknowledged.
You want to be respected. And that's only right.
Those women are working or not working in those other countries. I mean, you know what I mean?
And they I guess they're just a little more respect. They appreciate that stuff a little more. I hear stories from guys who are very wealthy, and their women are complaining about things that you would not believe, like expensive luxury cars, and how this is not right and that's not right. In a fucking like $100,000, $200,000 automobile, they're complaining about it in this day and age, and you're just like, what? Okay, it's
Seats don't work, or my heated steering wheel doesn't work.
Whatever it is, or I don't like the angle of this mirror, or this mirror doesn't. I don't like whatever. It's stuff that's just like.
And it's like you stop at a stoplight, you look next to you, and you see a guy or a girl driving like a total shit box. Like you'd think maybe they would
getting roadhead.
Yeah, and probably happy.
Maybe they'd think, oh wow, like I'm complaining about my heated seats or my heated steering wheel. What is this person complaining about?
Yeah,
probably nothing. They're probably
not as much. It's a general thing with human beings though. Is you get to a certain level of comfort and things that you like. You don't like to downgrade. No one likes to downgrade. If you don't know any better, you can be totally blissfully ignorant and happy. I think, but when you're used to a certain lifestyle, it's hard to go back. It's hard to downgrade. It's hard to go backwards.
That
walk back.
Feeling again.
So I don't know, but I think some people's values are just a little askew, and that's what
Do you
happens.
feel
But I
like
think
that they're taught that now in North America at a young age, like almost kind of dividing the family. Like it's almost beneficial to have absolutely both of you working because it's double the income tax coming in for the government.
Yeah.
Type thing. I don't want to start going down that rabbit hole because I know you'll love it. But I mean, I'm saying if you split the family and she's working and I'm working, the government's going to get more taxes. Like the more people working, the more taxes come in, and it actually hurts the family when both people are working.
And who suffers, Mike?
The kids,
the children,
the future, the children.
the children. And
I've seen
we
a video
on this
on
show,
that.
we're for the children.
We are for the
I had
children.
seen a video on that the other day. It was about like when I think it was JFK when he.
Oh, you saw the video where he pretends to get shot. Like
Yeah, when I did my JFK impression, did you want to see it?
Sure, I'll see it.
Okay.
But no, what I was saying,
goes
it
like
was
this, goes like this,
about the inflation rate.
Back and to the left.
Oh, sorry. It was
To the left.
It was back into the. Yeah,
Oh,
it
you
was
fucked
more like
that
this.
up.
I fucked it up. It was more like this.
So,
He should have acted like Diana when she's trying to like put his head back.
No, that's not Diana. That's
It was one of the ones sitting beside him, but he
They should have been in the same car, Diana and JFK.
They were in different cars, but no. Who's the first lady at the time? What was her name?
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Jackie O.
Jackie O.
Jackie O. Jackie Onassis. Jackie
she was-
Onassis Kennedy.
She was Kennedy.
She was Jackie Onassis Kennedy. Piece of ass. Jackie Onass.
Yeah.
Piece of ass.
Yeah, she was.
She really was, and she was trying to put back together his head.
Yeah.
She loved that man. That's what the kind of respect I'm talking about.
He's handsome though.
yeah.
Okay, well, he
was
had
handsome,
the top
wealthy.
job. He was the top job in the country.
He was
Like,
top G. JFK was top G, but look what they fucking did to him.
But imagine that level of respect where it's like you clearly can see that he's not coming back, but you're trying to put him back together.
That's
Also a shock
heartbreaking.
thing,
Next
too,
level.
yeah.
Way to take the show right down,
Thanks,
Silent Slam.
Silent death.
No wonder they call you Silent Slam. They're like, shut the fuck up.
Just fucking brought the mood down. I'm depressed now. Oh shit.
So what's the next topic that we
Let's
got, Mike?
lighten the mood a
Jeez.
little.
Penis size.
Oh yeah.
Size. This will really get the mood going up. If you
So
get
this
what I'm
is
saying.
this the Young Turks reporting this garbage?
This is be getting larger.
Wait.
No, it's a study done by people from Harvard. It's factual.
Well, this is the Young Turks reporting, and I hate
I
the Young
cut
Turks.
it up though. I cut it up. It's I took it out.
The Young Cucks. That's what
I
they,
only got the information.
I
There's
think
nothing. There's no comments. from them.
we're a fan of the comedy troupe, the Young Cucks in Toronto, but I don't know. They stopped. They disbanded. I think. I don't think they're doing more content.
We should get them.
Shout
on.
out to the Young Cucks. No, they want to. Matt wants to come on the show. Like,
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
But yeah, these are the Young Turks, and I think this is
I cut it up. It's only the
okay.
facts.
Whatever.
There's no comment.
Fuck this. She's a little hottie though, eh?
So you like that? See how he's.
Says
What's her
be
name?
getting
Anna.
larger.
Anna Kana.
That's
Whatever.
according to new research that
Wait, why isn't this playing?
It was playing.
says be getting larger. That's according to new research that was published by Dr.
Show a
Michael
mushroom.
Eisenberg.
Fucking.
And that might not be a good thing. While they have
you're
discovered
making it a
that
joke.
the average length
No,
of
no,
the
she
penis
gives the
has
information.
grown as much as 24% over the last 29 years.
That's a number.
What they're also looking into is the impact to fertility and whatnot. So let's talk about that. As I mentioned earlier, the lead researcher here is Dr. Michael Eisenberg, who's a urologist and a male fertility specialist, so you can understand why he would want to research this. Now, studies have measured penile length dating back at least 80 years, Eisenberg said. He and his team compiled data from 75 studies conducted between 1942 and 2021 on nearly 56,000 men. That's a lot of penises. They found the average
That is a lot of cock. Mike.
Dick.
How many dicks is that?
penis length increased by 24% over the last 29 years. The average
We
length
should have had that drop prep from Reservoir Dogs.
of the erect penis
Dick.
across all regions and decades was about 5.5 inches, the study found. Okay, so in other words,
That's what I thought the average penis length was 5.5 inches.
That's what
5.5,
she's saying.
6.
Before it used to be 4.8.
Now it's
Gone up to 5.5, 6. Over
and that's not a good thing.
I don't think I've been alive when it was 4. Because
Yeah,
I
none of us
only
were
remember hearing about like
Yeah, 5.5. Yeah,
Humble brag.
young blood over here.
I think crazy.
Young.
average length went from 4.8 inches to 6 inches over the past 29 years.
6 inches now.
Erect.
6 inches.
Erect.
I'm befuddled.
Now, they also found that the trend was apparent in different regions of the world. It's not isolated to a specific.
Because I've kept an eye on average penis size. It's not the same
Over the
over.
world. Do you take a look while you're?
I
on
do
the
take a
belt?
look. I see who's
penises are
clocking in.
Who's hungry?
Does that mean penises are slowly getting bigger over the generations of years?
Yes,
Right,
that's what
which
they're saying.
which would to me would make sense actually if you think about natural selection
And like when people,
and evolution. Maybe if women's tastes are to larger penis sizes, it would make sense that they would be selecting men who have larger dicks.
That happens in the wild, I think.
We are in the wild. We're wild, bro.
Wild West.
yeah.
This is all wild, but so that's my point. Is like maybe it's just an evolutionary thing.
I hope not.
Can't get any bigger.
On a
bro.
personal note, just
Well, if women were preferring small mushroom cloud shaped
woohoo.
penises, then Carl's, and his DNA is going to proceed. Carl's going to be like Genghis Khan. Like he's going to have like 900,000 kids, offspring.
Weird theory. You know how people can say like chemicals can kind of alter? What if a guy takes a dick enlarging pill and then reproduces? Would he have the effect of his original gene, or would he chemically alter it so that he's bigger and kind of
And now
pass
his
that
kid's
on to
got a
his
huge
kid?
cock.
So you're saying we're making superhuman
Cock babies.
cock babies
Tripods.
with chemicals?
Mini me from he's a tripod.
Dude, you're tapping into something. You're just, you know what? Hopefully no one from Pfizer's listening to this because then they're just like,
Because I know how like chemicals can kind of alter your brain and how like your brain works. So I wonder
Right.
if that kind of plays an effect to you passing it on to generations.
it's possible. I mean, mutations, we don't know where they come from.
But by this study, it says like your parent generation would be smaller, so you would be bigger. Not always guaranteed, but
Not always.
on average, that is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Or
And
your
they're saying so. The Dr. Michael Eisenberg.
sounds like Breaking Bad.
It's due to unhealthy.
Yeah.
They're saying it's due to unhealthy habits like junk food, being inactive, or even pollution. Chemical exposure from pesticides, hygiene products could also be various factors on why the cock is getting bigger.
Or it could be.
And
I
that's
don't
why-
know if
that's
those were
why
all
it's
for
considered-
why it's getting bigger, because it said like the sperm count and stuff like that. That was also part of the study that was just kind of mentioned.
It's lowering?
right?
What if-
Yeah, so like all the chemicals and stuff are probably affecting the sperm count, not necessarily how big your penis is.
What if it's not as
They said
scientific
possibly.
and it's just your son in the womb saying, "I'm gonna have a bigger dick than you, Dad"?
How's he going to say that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
What if
can't
he's
speak
thinking
yet.
it?
He's probably thinking it. Isn't that like, isn't that Freudian? That's an Oedipus complex. You want to dominate your father.
Oh God.
Just as a joke. but-
Silent Slam talking about killing dads.
Silent slam, man.
Like,
You're-
it's
you're
not as
very
scientific,
wise.
It's just your kid being like, Dad, I'm just gonna surpass you, and that's just like, it's not as complex as we think.
Maybe not. Maybe Silent Slam's wiser than us all. I don't know.
I think Silent Slam's onto something here.
So
But I think, Mikey, you were onto something there though. Like, could we just extrapolate that to like women are having sex more often with bigger dicked men and getting pregnant and passing that gene on?
right. And then maybe the infertility thing is not correlated. Maybe because weed's legalized and smoking weed, I'm pretty sure, lowers your sperm count or makes your sperm like
So does drinking.
stoned.
Yeah, drinking
I wonder if
weed.
the woman has anything to play in it too now, thinking about
I
it.
just love how
Well, women don't even want to have kids anymore.
But when you're a guy, like when you're born and
What are
you're
you talking about? You don't fucking.
you're
You don't
in
give a
the womb,
shit.
every human starts off as a female, and then it's up to your body to like
Determine.
determine what you want. And that's where I feel like how I thought about this the other day, where like everyone's like, oh, gender, and it's kind of weird, but you started off as a woman. So what if when you switched over to a guy,
Jesus Christ! Look at the big brains. On
when you switched over to a guy, your body inside was like, well, no, we biologically switched to a guy, but what if they're still like a female?
I can't deal.
What do you?
It's like it was a lot.
Buddy,
What are you trying to tell us right now?
did you get high before you came here too?
Are you? You don't. You're not telling us. You said you're cisgendered,
When
and you're a man.
He identifies
like
as a-
before, yeah. But before you like grow in the
Oh, what's in the backpack?
It's in the box.
stuff,
A bunch of stuff. What do you got in your backpack?
a lot of stuff.
Like what?
Skate wheels, skate tools, wax.
You carry all that shit with you all the time.
Do you need that shit?
handcuffs, flex cuffs, a knife.
Bella Cloud,
Nylons.
like for my ear.
Oh, okay, cool.
If I get like stuck and I need to and I don't have anything, then I have.
Fuck, he's
everything.
prepared. Got ready for the war.
So do you
Mike, you have a host guest for tonight.
do you prefer to skateboard over fingerboard or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer to skateboard, but that's fun. Just like when you're at home and like whatever, or you're injured. If you're injured and you can't, then you can still kind of get that sense of.
You get the same satisfaction from
Yeah.
fingerboarding as you do from actually skateboarding.
Oh yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
It's like-
weird.
it's-
it's not necessarily it's the same, but it's like different like satisfactions in a way.
Like finger fucking and actual fucking.
Yeah. Now, is there competition
Carl, do you
for
concur?
fingerboarding?
Concur.
I
You
believe
concur.
there
Carl
are,
concurs.
but I've never.
Okay. You're not there yet.
No.
Okay. Just curious.
But I believe
I'm
Tech
just
Deck
saying.
hosts like competitions and shit, and I feel like there are actually people that have made like thousands of dollars from winning a fingerboard competition.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah, through Tech Deck. Like I remember seeing some stuff, and I seen a guy holding a check for $5,000.
Whoa.
Buddy,
He's got
give me
some-
that fucking board.
Yeah, Mike. Let me see you do some fingerboarding. Let me see if Mike. Whoa. Okay.
Do you guys remember having those when you were younger?
Can you-
No,
I
I
totally.
never had a fingerboard.
Oh, I totally
My
remember. having
daughter, I literally
fingerboards.
before the day I talked to Slam, my daughter got one as a Valentine's Day gift, a fingerboard.
I think I had one when I was in like grade 9.
Slam.
you
Do
any
you have
good at it?
do you have a fingerboard you can pass Mikey to give him? Yeah, give him a little thing here.
I don't know if you know the skater, Jason Lee.
Yeah, I know Jason Lee. I was just
Jason
talking.
Lee?
Well, bro, I was just talking to you about Spike Jones made this.
Go ahead, Mike. Do a
That's
trick.
okay. Wait,
Well,
get
that's
back on
his
Mike.
board?
That's a Jason Lee Tech Deck, yeah.
Careful with that, bro.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So
I think it's Nodis or Chris Pastris that's beside him. But it's like
Jason, you know Jason Lee, bro. He's been in a bunch of Kevin Smith movies. He was in Mallrats.
Yeah, no, he's in all of those.
My name
movies.
is
He's
Earl.
like literally part of.
My
the
name is Earl.
skateboarders.
My name is Earl. Yeah. So anyway, Jason Lee
Dude,
was a
that guy's a skateboarder?
he was a skateboarder.
Professional skateboarder.
So I was just telling Mike
I didn't
about.
fucking know that. I like his cocky, like his fucking.
So
you know,
Spike-
He grew up with
attitude.
Lance Mountain, Spike Jones. Like
So Spike Jones made a video. I forget the name of it
Solid.
now, but it's considered one of the best skate videos of all time. And they were watching it in that movie Kids, and that's why I watched it on YouTube recently. I watched it on YouTube. It was a pretty good skate video, but I wasn't into skate videos in the '90s.
Can you roll a grind on that?
I can't do any skate tricks. I can do that.
Wait, try again.
Is the camera picking that up, Carl?
Carl, can the camera see that?
Right there, Ken. Yeah.
Like you do it.
I can't do.
You do
on
it.
There's got to be a way to like. Are you supposed to stand like this, or is it supposed to be like? Is there a?
it's all up to your comfortable feel on how you feel comfortable.
Well, I feel like
you
I
should
could do
it in front.
that.
You should do it more in front of you there. The
Okay, let's
camera
get
probably-
the chick with the nose.
Yeah, why don't you do like an
the
ollie
chick
off of the chick's tits?
What's an ollie? Oh, that,
What's an ollie?
I've
Can
done
you
that
ollie?
before.
What's
I've
an
done that
ollie?
before. Off the chick's tits, I've done the ollie.
You got to ollie that, Mike.
Wait. Oh, I can't flip it.
Fuck,
See,
you can't.
I suck at this. Well, you got any tips for an amateur? What's like a basic
Try
move I can
More
try?
kickflip. More kick.
More
Ollie,
kick?
use your gravity to go like. when
Whoa,
you
did you see
pull
that shit? What you
back,
just did there?
It almost like he gripped it. Oh shit!
Oh,
You can use your fucking thumb.
why not?
Well, yeah, you can learn how like and you can, like throw.
See?
A grab.
You can throw your thumb.
Yeah.
Oh, seems like cheating to me.
That's grabbing. That's like when you bend down and grab your board.
Oh,
Exactly.
true.
So I got legs and this is my arm. I'm only a one-arm man,
yeah,
though.
I guess so.
I'm a one-arm man.
Okay, then I guess you can use your other finger then too.
Oh, then I could really fucking kill it.
On the fingerboard topic, me and my cousin are actually starting our own fingerboard company, Ghost Boards.
Nice.
gonna
Shout out
put out-
Ghost Boards.
We're
This
gonna
is about
put
how
out-
good I am on an actual skateboard.
Yeah, me too. Skateboarding's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
We're gonna put out decks. I got a mold for a fire hydrant and a jersey barrier, and then we're gonna put out decks and wheels.
Yeah, where are you going to be selling these?
Just online. He's gonna. My cousin lives in Ancaster, so he's gonna kind of take that area over, and then I'm gonna sell down here and
Cool.
through the Niagara region.
Cool. The deck boards. They're going to look similar to this, though.
Around that, or like this one here. I'm gonna try and press like plies of wood together.
That's cool.
Are they mostly
Hey,
made
can I
out of?
see it? Can I see it?
Give Carl a little touch.
Well, I just wanna,
Picture of me when I was in preschool.
While Carl's checking out, anybody need a top up? I'm going to grab something. I need a beer. Beer?
Yeah, give me another beer. Very, very cool. Very cool. So you're going to be marketing these little fingerboards, huh? And how do you make them? Do you just you make these by hand or?
Well, I got a guy that he made a press for it. So like, you know how they press like the real decks? It's kind of the same thing, just a little smaller. And then I'd go to Michael's and buy like plies of wood, and then you glue them together, and then stick it in the mold and let it dry, and then you can cut out whatever shape you want.
Oh, this one's like more rubbery.
Yeah, that's why he was able to do that flip. He was
The
cheating,
grip
bro.
tape, yeah, it's got the foam grip, so it's a little bit more.
Completely cheap.
That's like more friendly.
Sticks to your fingers a bit more.
Yeah. See, now you can really kill it.
Oh, now I'm killing it. Well, look at that. Oh, fuck, buddy. I just did one of those 920s. You missed it.
20 degrees of slam.
20 degrees extra. This one goes to 920.
Yeah, it does.
What's it going to be called? Ghost boards?
Yeah, ghost boards.
That's actually a cool name.
Thank
That
you.
is a cool name. Yeah, I like that.
One of, I know the owner of this weed company. They're called Ghost Drops. Have you heard of
Okay.
Ghost Drops?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. It's like one of the most valuable brands. It's worth like $400 million now.
Holy shit.
Ghosts in our town.
But yeah, no, it was crazy.
Ghost
how he-
boards. I like that.
It's
like that too. It's
how he
catchy,
came up
huh?
with the name. My cousin, he had a hat. He had a Boston White Sox hat, and he had the ghost on it. So when I went down there, I got the Blue Jays one for shits. I matched them, and then we were thinking about what the name should be, and I was kind of just looking at the hat, and I was like, what if we call it Ghost Boards?
It's a good name.
I like
That
it.
is a pretty good name.
Thank you.
It's a good name. It's
I like that. So
It's good.
when can we expect Ghost Boards to get out there?
I'd say about halfway through the year.
Oh, yeah?
Really? Yeah.
It's exciting.
They're
Just
looking
in
at a
time for
second
summer.
quarter release date.
So June.
Second
so
quarter.
June. So June.
My birthday's July 27th, so I'll probably try and if we're gonna go for June, yeah, I'll probably.
Where's the
go for-
party at?
Have you announced this publicly anywhere else?
No, this is the first public announcement.
Exclusive.
This is an exclusive, everyone. You heard it here first.
Exclusive.
Ghost Boards. It's going to
And
start a
I can-
fingerboard revolution.
If you guys wouldn't have had me on the podcast, it wouldn't have been released yet.
Whoa,
Love
you
it.
heard that here first.
Love it.
This company blows up. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. And just so you know, what Finger Slam's telling you is that when you pull out these goddamn tricks, you're going to get laid because
Oh yeah.
girls like this shit,
Yeah.
right?
Why wouldn't they? Shows that you're good with your fingers.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to take
Shows,
these,
it shows that you take time to focus on little stuff that not everyone would be focusing on.
I'm actually going to take one of these to the bar with me next time.
Funny how I
and
met him
set
was
us up
he
on
was
the
sitting
bar.
at the. You weren't playing with that though. You were playing with that.
Kendama.
Yeah, the
Mike,
cup-
you were drawn in.
So that's the other thing that you lure women
Yeah,
into your.
I'll
Or
just
men,
go have
or
fun.
men.
Yeah, like just to keep the vibes going good. I'll just kind of start fucking around. And
Yeah, he's
jamming
like,
out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see some fucking tricks on this shit.
you want to see some tricks? Yeah, make sure we get these camera shots.
Okay. Can't.
Okay, so you got to describe this though, Mike, because people are listening. Mostly.
people are listening to the show. Yeah.
Unless you want to see it, check out our YouTube channel. But yeah,
Exactly.
all right.
If you want to look at this, watch this on YouTube.
All right, let's see some tricks. Let's see some tricks.
Is he on camera here?
Yeah. You got to be describing this shit.
Okay, so right now, I gotta turn this fucking thing down. Okay, right now he's got the ball on the string. He's holding it on the top of the hammer with the peg. It's in the peg.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Mike, you keep that going. It's fine.
Try and flip that.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, come on. Let's get
Okay,
one.
so now he's gonna launch it off of the peg into the air
he
and then
got it.
catch
He got it, all
and then
right.
catch it back onto the peg. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do a little. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Give it again. There's
Give
one
it again. Give it again. Give it again. Oh, no, okay. Is the music throwing you off? No, you're good. Okay, keep going. Keep going with it. Okay, here we go. 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 Oh! Oh, okay. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Now, are these considered hard tricks, or this is like a basic
Intermediate.
tutorial or intermediate trick here? We're doing a little basics.
Like I'd say on the brink of beginner and intermediate.
Beginner and intermediate. Okay.
And here we go. Oh! He's got the one
not
for
the same
three.
without the sound.
It does look better with the sound. Here we go. One more time. Let's get this one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Sam. Make it count.
Make it count. Here we go.
Here we go. Flipping the ball up. Here we go. Oh, shit!
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Oh, he's going for it. Uh-oh. Here, oh, again.
That one. Oh, that's gotta be tough. It's gotta okay. So the ball's got this little hole on it that he's got to catch on the peg.
Buddy, they basically got to see this.
Yeah, you got to see it. It's hard to describe. So it's on a string, and he keeps.
Almost
Got that one.
he got that one. That's
Okay.
nice.
Oh, it's once he's launching it off the peg and then trying to catch it back on the peg.
Fucking.
It seems very difficult.
So these are like.
He hasn't got one yet.
Have you go to parties and do this? Like, is this like a party trick almost too?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mike, can you see if you can do it? Watch Mike do it in the first fucking try.
Fucking shit. That was awesome.
I can't wait to see that thing in action. You
Yeah.
know, when's the next competition?
I haven't heard anything about it, but I would say maybe next month or the month after.
Cool.
Really?
You get an email or a message? How does that work? Like, how does this community
They'll
get
post,
together?
They'll post it on Instagram.
And what's this sport called?
Kendama.
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 Okay, so the next Kendama.
Is this Asian dominated, by the way?
Um,
Would more Japanese people be better at it? Like, is the
there's a
top
lot.
guy
I'd say
Japanese?
it's about 50-50, I'd say, because there's like the only 4-time world champion is Bonzatron, and he's
That's a hell of a
he's
name.
white. Like, I'm not sure where he's exactly from, but
Was he a
lives in-
Decepticon or an
I
Autobot?
know. That's
Let me get some fucking. I'm gonna pull up Bonzacon on YouTube here.
Bonzatron, I think
yeah,
he
yeah,
said, didn't he?
Bonzatron, yeah. No, he's fucking.
He made that name up.
How do you
That's
spell
not,
it?
That's not his real name.
I think he's French or something, but I think his real name is
Hold this shit up. I gotta see this guy. So this guy is top elite.
I'd say he's
He's a
the
master.
He's the only 4-time world champion.
You've competed in to be a champion, or you're in like amateur tournaments?
In the one competition I competed, he probably competed in when he was starting as well.
Okay, that's cool. That is cool.
What? Okay, I'm looking for. Okay,
Dude,
this is a Kendama World Cup, right here.
click on it. Let's see it.
Crazy. I actually messaged him on Instagram to kind of get some tips or whatever, and he reached back out to me. Absolutely.
Oh, it is a mixed crowd. There's a lot of Asians in that crowd, though.
Oh yeah.
Is this the guy right here?
Yep.
That's him.
With the backwards hat.
He's a master. He looks like he's 20.
Is he gonna perform right now? I want to see this guy fucking perform.
He skates too.
So he's basically your doppelganger.
I guess so. Or I guess you could say maybe I'm trying to be him.
Let's see this
My
fucking
own,
dude in
just
action.
my own person.
Oh, he's stretching. Is he stretching before he goes there, bro?
I just skipped over, but yeah, it looked like he was stretching.
Oh, see, his hold is kind of cool. He's got like a
You'll
good-
see a lot of different.
He looks like he's
reps.
got maybe autism. Kinda, maybe.
He's focused.
Oh,
right off the hop.
nailed that.
This guy doesn't fuck around though.
No.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, they're fucking mad.
Oh, he switched.
Oh,
Bro, he went from
went
the
to
he went from the
those?
wooden thing to the fucking to the ball.
Yeah, he flipped it. He flipped it for real. Dude, he's hitting it every time. Has he made a mistake yet?
I haven't seen him make a mistake. He hasn't dropped. Like no.
So if you guys obviously can't hear this, but you need to check this out. This guy flipping the shit, gets everything, and now we got Slam doing it.
Slam's trying to hit it.
Oh, he's no Decepticon. The Decepticon's in the house. Anyways, buddy,
I think that was good.
you got anything else you want to plug there?
I wanted to ask,
Go ahead, ask him.
Silent Slam quickly. So you live in the beach here. You're a beacher.
Yeah.
What do you love about Crystal Beach? What is this place you hang out?
I love
Give us
this.
some places, some shout outs.
South Coast, saw him at South Coast. That's where I
Yeah,
met him.
I skate down Erie Road and at Queen Circle a lot. But I think the thing that I love the most is just the community, and everyone's nice to each other. No one. It's just the small town vibe, I guess, is what I love most.
Oh, do you think so, Doctor?
I like this kid. I like this kid a lot. That's really sweet. Thank you. I mean, we grew up in this community. We like this community a lot. What do you think of Utopia Lounge? You hang out there?
Where?
Utopia Lounge?
I have to check that out.
Oh, it's right down the street from South Coast.
Oh,
Right
for
there,
sure, yeah.
Right on the. If you're facing South Coast to the right, shout out to Regan.
Shout out to Regan. Her
Lost
show's coming
episode.
out soon.
Lost episode. We're looking on it. Finding.
We're working on it.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's cool. She's cool.
Cool chick. And her
Um,
bar's cool too. Go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. So
Sure,
that's
I
cool,
will.
man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on the show.
I do want to say for everyone, check out. It's a skate park that I helped build. It's a new indoor skate park. It's in St. Catharines, 7 Frank Street, Unit 5. It's inside skate park.
That's the name of it. Inside skate park.
Inside skate park. A
Oh,
lot
the
of
Ghost Park, bro. Gave it a cool name.
Yeah.
I didn't fund or whatever.
You helped build it.
I helped build.
Not yet. Not until he gets ghost boards on.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
And then we're gonna be fucking. We got the prototype Ghost boards. We're
yeah,
gonna
we got
his out.
these are like
The
fucking
original
limited.
ones. That shit. Thank you, Slam.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Mikey, anything else?
No, that's it.
Carl?
All
Got anything-
good. Amazing show. Amazing.
Buddy, you got anything to plug? You got any gigs coming up? Plug it.
I'm always working,
You
you
want to
know.
talk about more of that chick that you're banging?
No.
Little side act.
Okay, we'll know that. Well, maybe we can pick that up on the next show.
Well,
Next show,
everybody,
absolutely.
thank you, Mikey. Fun. Let's leave on this.
All right, thanks everybody. And until next time.
Have a good one, guys.
I like your name a lot.